Before I welcome the speaker on stage, may I request her evaluator, DTM Satish, to read out the project objectives, please.
Good morning once again, TM Modi. Today, the third speaker, distinguished Toastmaster Vijay Lakshmi, is delivering the speech from her level 1, which is getting feedback and delivering again. The purpose of the speech is for the member to present a speech on any topic, receive feedback, and apply the feedback to the next speech. The purpose again is the member to demonstrate that she has applied the feedback received from her first speech. The time limit is 5 to 7 minutes. Over to you, Ashok. All the best, Vijay Lakshmi.
Thank you, Satish. DTM Vijay Lakshmi, the kidnapper, DTM Vijay Lakshmi.
Anna, be very careful, ma. It's a new place, new city. People will kidnap you. Don't talk to strangers, okay? Amma, don't worry, ma. It's been 6 months. I'm already here in Belgium. Nothing will happen. I'm 24 years old, ma. I can take care of myself. This is just a weekend trip, ma. That too to Paris, my dream destination, ma. I'm not going alone. I'm going with my 2 friends, Ramya and Seema. Don't worry, I'll be safe, okay? I'll be back. Bye, 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 bye. I hurriedly put my phone down, took my bag, and took off with my 2 friends, Ramya and Seema, to our weekend getaway from Belgium to Paris, our dream destination. We took our last bus from Belgium, so we reached Paris around midnight. When we walked out of the bus station, we were figuring out how to reach to the hotel. And that's when we saw a shadow walking closer to us. And when it came really close, we could see it was a lady, an African American in her blue uniform with a name tag that shined her name, Valerie. Excusez-moi, l'hôtel est proche ou loin? I asked in French. Is this hotel near or far? Le hôtel est près de chez moi. This hotel is very close to my house, she said. Follow me. And we started walking with her. Within a few steps, Ramya alerted us, girls, we are walking with a stranger. She could be a kidnapper. What are we doing here? Stop. Hey, she just came out of the bus station. She's in her uniform. And this hotel, she says, is near to her place. What's the harm in following her? Come, let's go. She took us to the nearby bus stop. We took the local bus. And in 4 to 5 stoppings, we reached the place where we got to be. We went to the hotel. She took us in, introduced to the manager, and she left. We thanked her. To our utmost disappointment, in 5 minutes, we realized the manager was not ready to take us in for that night. Stupid Seema, who was in charge of booking the hotel rooms, had booked it for 8 a.m. the next day morning instead of 8 p.m. that day night. After half an hour of pleading, arguing, nothing worked in our favor. After half an hour, we realized it's high time we start looking for other accommodations. We walked out of that hotel and we started looking for other accommodations. Hotel 1, booked. 2, full. 3, no vacancy. In the next 20 minutes, we had walked 3 streets looking for 4 accommodations and no vacancy anywhere. Around 1 o'clock in the midnight, 3 girls in their prime teens were standing in the middle of the road in Paris, wondering what to do, where to go. And it started drizzling. Just as the moment of fear was starting to engulf in me, I looked at Seema. She was about to burst out crying. Ramya was wondering what to do next. Just then, we realized someone was walking in high heels towards us, a shadow that was fast approaching us. It was Valerie, the same lady whom we met at the bus station. She looked at us. We looked at her in amazement. What are you 3 doing here? Didn't you get into that hotel? We explained our situation to her. Oh, don't worry. My house is very close by. You can come and crash at my house, she offered. Thank you very much. Seema immediately started following her. Seema, pogadadi, kadathittu poiduva. We want her in our regional language. We cannot follow her to her house. She could be a potential kidnapper, warned Ramya. Seema looked at us in utmost disappointment. Girls, what choice do we have? It's raining. It's 1 o'clock in the midnight. We are in a new city and that to Paris. We have no place to go. We know this lady is good. She works at the bus station. She was in her uniform. Remember, she took us from the bus station to the hotel. She is good. We have to trust someone somewhere. Come on, girls, let's go. With no choices left, we started walking with Seema too, along with Valerie, to her house. That was the moment my mom's words were echoing right in my ears. Don't talk to strangers. They will kidnap you. Strangers, kidnappers. In 15 minutes of walk, we had reached Valerie's apartment. It was a dark and sketchy neighborhood. On the 4th floor, the last apartment to the right belonged to Valerie. As we went in, we realized it was a tiny apartment with a small living room, a kitchen, and a bedroom. In the next 5 minutes, she had arranged for us to sleep peacefully in the living room, and she went inside the bedroom. In the next 10 seconds, we were fast asleep. After a few hours, I heard a tinkling noise. Half asleep, I woke and I saw a dim light in the kitchen. I peeped through the kitchen from the living room and I saw Valerie bending down to pick up something, and it was a knife. Oh my God, Ramya, Seema, it is getting worse. She is not a kidnapper, she's a killer. Get up, Ramya, get up, she's coming. No. Ah! The morning sunshine glittered gracefully through the window right onto my face. I looked up at the clock and it said 7:30. We were still at Valerie's house with Ramya and Seema to my sides. It was just a nightmare. Thank God Valerie is not a kidnapper. Most importantly, not a killer. We dressed up, she took us to the hotel, we lodged into the hotel, and the next 2 days we happily enjoyed in Paris. But before we left Valerie, we remembered to take her phone number and also clicked a picture with her. Before we left Paris, we got a souvenir for Valerie and we wanted to thank her for a random act of kindness. We called her Number. This number does not exist. I think there is something wrong with the country code. Why don't we just go to the bus station? She works there. Okay, let's go. We went to the bus station along with the souvenir. We were waiting for Valerie. She was nowhere around. We asked a clerk who was working there, can I see Valerie, please? He pointed us to the nearby notice board. We looked at the notice board. We looked closer to the notice board. Toastmaster of the day.
Amazing. How many of